Paul Ross for NextLevelGuitar.com. We're continuing on in our Inspired By series with Delta Blues slide guitar. And to start off with, I'd like to talk a little bit about the guitar and what I'm doing, the tuning, and so on and so forth. This guitar is a replica of the old National Duolian type guitar, and I've actually played this guitar side by side with an old National, and this sounds pretty doggone close. I'm really impressed with this guitar. The company is called Republic, and I believe they're out of Texas. I know it's U.S. made. And this guitar is on loan to me from Buffalo Brothers in Carlsbad, California. So I'd like to thank Bob Page at Buffalo Brothers for the use of this guitar. And I've got this in an open G tuning, which was pretty much a standard tuning for Delta Blues slide players. Open G, open A. And when you hear somebody referring to that, they're talking about the chord it produces when you strum the guitar open with no fret, no fingers, no bar. That's an open G chord right there. Now, if you would like a free video lesson with a corresponding ebook, please click on the link in the text box below, and we will send you the free video lesson and free ebook from NextLevelGuitar.com. So just click on that link below. And so I'm going to break it down and show you how to tune each string to produce that open G chord. All right, so we're going to start from low to high. And the first string is, in standard tuning is E. We're going to drop it down a whole step to D. We're going to drop the A string down to a G, once again a whole step. The D string will stay the same because there is a D note in a G chord, a G major chord. And the G string also obviously will stay the same. And so will the B string, because the B is actually the third, in a G major scale. So right there you have a little triad, an open G triad. And then the high E string, we're going to drop that down a whole step. So it's another D, like the low one. Open G. Okay, now the slide that I'm using is a typical brass slide, a 3/4 inch in diameter. It was probably made by Dunlop. I know there's a lot of people that make these type of things. And it is brass. And it sounds pretty good for this kind of stuff. So we're going to work on kind of maneuvering around, doing like single note kind of quick runs with a slide. Concentrating on the A, the D, and the G string. And we're going to start this riff by hitting an open G. And I'd like to tell you right now that one of the techniques or devices in these riffs is interspersing open strings with fretted strings. Fretted meaning fretting it with a slide bar. So we'll try something like that. So we're going to hit the open G, and then we're going to come up to the 3rd fret on the G string. And we're going to slide up to the 5th. Just like that. come back down, and we're going to pull off. See, there's that open G. And we're going to hit the open D string, and then back to the open G. So as you can see, that open G is getting a workout. It's interspersed between all the fretted notes. So we've got that much. Now we're going to come down to the third fret on the D string. What you can do to change the feel and the sound, instead of hitting that last open G note, you can find that note by sliding up a whole step. And that produces a little bit different feel, a little bit different sound to that riff. You go like that, or it gives it a little bit more huevos, you know? And then we can finish it off by doing this. Open D, third fret. We're just going to open D, third fret, then go down to the A string. And just go but with the slide. Okay, now we're going to continue on. I'm going to show you one more little riff that you can do. Now, we're going to be on the G string, on one string, but we're going to kind of gang up on it with two fingers here. And we're going to hit the open G. And the first thing we're going to do, we're going to slide from the 5th fret to the 7th fret. Now, I'm hitting the G open with my thumb, and then when I put the slide down, I'm plucking it with my first finger, and I'm kind of choking it a little bit. See, it's kind of, you know, almost like a cough. And we're just going to go down in whole step. I'm not letting the string ring, I'm muting it, so it kind of gives it that, and that's what gives it that movement, you know, where it makes you want to do that. You know, if I just went, you know, you'd probably just look at me like I'm a unicorn. You know? What are you doing? Yes. So you want This has been Jeffrey Paul Ross from NextLevelGuitar.com, reminding you that we have over 1,000 examples of various types of lessons, starting with beginners, then intermediate, and on up through advanced. So we'll see you next time.